Alright. Hey guys. There's no one here. But anyways, hey guys. Um, have a look at this. We've got some very beautiful tulip earrings that we're going to be making today. So I made these last night and I thought they looked gorgeous. So I also thought, why not make some in our live today and let's see how we go. So anyways, let's see how we do. So I'm going to put these maybe to the side over here just so we can still see them. And then we should get started. Now, the only part that I'd say is a little bit difficult in making these is probably the copper wire that I use. I also have sterling silver wire, but we just use what we can. Okay, so I'll put these at the top here so you can have a look at them. Tulip earrings. And let's start with red. I'm only going to make one, which is, I think, is more than enough. So we'll just make one tulip earring. And we've just got to make sure that we're also using, as I use here, I use a 0.9 millimeter hook, and then I also use 1-ply cotton yarn right here. Okay, so I wish I could somehow make this a little bit taller, just so I don't have to lean so far down. Let's see if we can make it a little bit taller. I wonder if that works. There, let's try that. Okay, so yeah, I'm using a 0.9 millimeter hook, as you can see here, and I'm also using 1-ply cotton yarn. So I originally had 4-ply cotton yarn, and all I did was just pull one strand apart so that I could have 1-ply. Alright, so if you're familiar with crochet, the first thing that you have to do is make a magic ring. Hey Hannah, how are you doing today? Thanks for coming. We're just gonna make this magic ring. Hey crew, lovely to have you here. So we're going to pull up and just make that magic ring as we always do for the beginning of crochet. It's either like chaining as your foundation chain or working in a magic ring. That is the beginning of crochet. Yep. Hey Hannah. There you go. Okay, so I'm going to come into this magic ring right here and just make a normal single crochet. There we go. So that's one single crochet stitch, and we're going to make a total of 5. So this is, sorry, a total of 6. That's number 2. And we'll take this quite slowly. Number 3, because micro crochet is not easy. Number 4. Number 5. And number 6. Especially doing this under a phone where I'm further away from it and my eyes are further back, so I can't really see everything that I'm doing, but we're trying our best, huh? Okay, so I'm going to come into my first stitch right here, and then I'm going to make an increase. Now, for those of you who don't know, an increase just means 2 single crochet stitches. So there is one, if I can just get the thread back on my hook, just like that, and then I'll go into the same stitch space and make another one. So that's number 2, and we call that an increase. Got addicted to crocheting. Yeah, that's awesome, Joss. I'm really excited. How did your bookmarks go? Did you finish them off? Did you end up blocking them? Now I just have to see this properly because it's hard for me to see so far away. I just want to make sure I'm in the right area. Hold on. 1, 2. So that was my first increase. Here's my second increase. 3, 4. My third increase. That's finishing the 6th stitch. Hey, remember that's a good game guard. I'm him. Oh, hey, Geo guy. Yeah, that's a great. Thank you so much. You get me so inspired. Ah, that's awesome. I'm so glad I could. It is too hard. Too hard. Making granny squares right now. That's fantastic. Hey, I love Kane. Cork sauce. I got 3. I don't know your name, sorry, but hey to you too. Okay, so I've got 6 right here. Now this is going to be the next increase, so the 4th increase to give me 8 single crochet stitches. The 5th increase right here. 1, 2, and that gives me 10 in total. And now I'm coming up to my last one. At least I believe this is the last one, which is number 11 and number 12th stitch. Okay, we have done the second round right here. I just want to count to make sure I've got that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ah, perfect. Okay, in the next round, we are going to increase again, but it's going to be every second or every other stitch. Can you make me in the next slide? I don't know. I don't know what you look like. Okay, 1. This is the third round. I do have to keep counting. If you don't have a stitch marker, you've got to use your brain. So this is 2 increase with number 3, 4, just a regular stitch, 5, and the increase in this one, so that's number 6. Then we have 7, an increase here, 8, 9. Then we've got just a regular single crochet, so that's 10. Then in the next one we have an increase, 11, 12, regular in the next, 13, increase in the next, 14, 15, just a single crochet in the next stitch, 16, and finish with an increase. And you will have 17, one more, 18 stitches in total. So there we go. Now we have 18 stitches in the round. And I hope I've done that correctly because I can't really see it. I'm just looking through the phone at the moment. But there we go. Okay, now the next part that we need to do is, and I wish I could use a stitch marker or something here, but we need to do 6 rounds of 18. So this is my first round. 1, 2, and make sure you get in both the front and back loops as well. 3. So again, this is my first round. 4. You can see it's so tiny, huh? 5, 6. Don't forget to like the video, guys, if you like it. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Remember, there's 18 stitches in the round. 17, and number 18. Okay, so we've done one whole round. Why are my nails so big? Sorry, it probably looks that way because of the small thing that I'm making as well. Also, I do need to cut my nails. But thanks for noticing. Okay, let's do round 2. 1, 2. So this is round 2. 3. Oh no, we lost ourselves. Looks like I have quite small hands with it. These are my hands. There. Let's do that again. So 3, 4, 5, 6. This is kind of the boring part, I must say, because but the easier part. So if you're doing this, you're feeling relaxed here. 7, unless you can't really see what you're doing, like me. And we just lost our 6th stitch. So let's do that again. I've got to get closer in here. So number 6, 7, or not. That's the one thing about micro crochet. It's like if it's far away from your eyes and you're trying to do a live like I am, it can be difficult. Oh, okay, I need to bring this closer to my eyes just for this section so I can see what I'm doing and get past that stitch number 7. Give me a sec, guys. Wow, I'm having to pull so many apart just so I can get my hook inside it. Then it goes up to like number 3 again. Hold on. I'll just come up to number 7. 4, 5, 6. Oh, it's so much easier when it's close to me. 7, 8. Okay, back here. I got past number 7. So we've done 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. You probably can go side. 15. Oh no, read that properly. Give me a sec. 16, 17, and we made the second round. 18. Thank goodness for that. Okay, I found myself getting cross-eyed when I was holding too close and concentrating too hard. Oh my gosh, yes. I completely agree. Yeah, I am the same. Okay, this is third round. 1, 2, 3. You can see why it's helpful to have a stitch marker, except with micro crochet, I don't think anything fits in here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Once we get past this first tulip, everything is fine. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, we've done round 3 there. Finish round 3. Okay, we just have 3 more rounds to go, and then we've finished the height of the tulip that we want. So I do apologize if I'm counting so much, but look, this just has to be done. Hey guys, everyone that's watching, please don't forget to like this live if you're here and you enjoy it. Really appreciate it. Got tons of tutorial videos on this YouTube channel, so go check them out and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much. 1, this is round 4. 2, 18 stitches in total. 3, 4, and I don't want to make these stitches too loose as well. 5, 6, maybe I should come out with a proper tutorial video of this as well. 7, could be fun. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, oh, get it through there, 17, and number 18. That's 4th round done right there. Hey Marie, so nice to have you here again. Welcome. Okay, we are on to round 5. There's 2 more rounds to go. Round 5 right now, there's 18 stitches in the round, so let's count up to 18. 1, I apologize if my nails look very big, as someone pointed out. They are kind of big. Well, not really big. I mean, compared to other people, they're not. Um, but I think it's just all relative. We're doing micro crochet, so it looks extra big. 5, but I do need to cut them because I play piano, so it's not cool to have long nails with piano. 6, 7. Do any of you guys play instruments? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. Round 5 is done. Your nails look very healthy. Well, thank you, I guess. Thanks for thanks. I can play didgeridoo. Oh, really? I've heard that that's a really difficult instrument to play. Wait, are you Australian, Jules? I'm learning to play piano, I suppose. Hey, that's cool, Marie. I really love that. Continue with piano. Piano is such a good instrument. I love it. It's one of my favorites. Final round, 18 to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 stitches to go. 9, I'm getting a bit hungry though. 10, 11, I can feel my stomach rumbling. 12, I'm just hoping you guys can't hear it through the sound. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and lucky last. Is it really lucky though? Let's hope. 18. And then in the next stitch, I'm just going to finish off with a lovely slip stitch because that's easier than the invisible slip stitch where I have to cut the yarn and do some weaving and this, and that, which I don't want to do because we're doing micro crochet and everything's a lot harder with micro crochet. So we have to just be careful. Okay, pulling this through. Pull the right strand. You can see we get very tangled up if we don't keep an eye on our stuff. So there we go. We've just finished our tulip head. You're probably wondering, huh? What? This is not a tulip. Oh, Leslie, perfect timing. We are making tulip earrings, just like this. That's what we are doing today. I can do Mongolian throat singing as well. It's a good combination with the didgeridoo. Oh my gosh, I need to check out what that is. I've never heard of this before. But that sounds incredible. And lots of control with your air breathing and movements and stuff like that. So well done to you. Okay, before I cut the wrong strand, I'm actually going to cut this strand down here. Boom. And then because that was the strand that was connected to the magic ring. So I want to get that inside there. Now the next thing I want to do is get some copper wire. I just got to remember where I put it because so far I can't find it. Oh, here it is. Okay. Sorry, I'm yawning. All right, let's do this. So I've got some 0.3 millimeter copper wire, and this one specifically says it's special because it's for jewelry. I don't know whether that means anything. I also got some sterling silver wire, but it costs a lot. So I don't know. I don't know what well, obviously it's different metals. I get the difference between sterling silver and copper wire, so I understand why one costs so much. But what I'm saying is, I'm glad this isn't stainless steel, number one, because stainless steel for jewelry is not the way to go because it rusts and it's terrible. So I don't know if copper wire and the special copper wire rust. So I guess we'll find out, huh? But it says it's specifically for jewelry, so maybe they've already factored all of this stuff in. That's what I'm hoping anyway. I guess I could dip it in water and let it out to dry and see what happens, huh? But copper does usually rust, so I don't know. Anyways, currently 1 a.m. at the moment. Oh my gosh. Why are you awake, Mary? That is so late or early in the morning. My goodness. Now, what I'm looking for is my pliers. You should see my desk. It's quite crazy at the moment. I have a video and it's gonna come soon, probably in the next week or two. But it's of me making this. Look, I can't put the eyes on just yet. It's so hard. But look, this is um this is my Cinderella. My very mini Cinderella. And I want to make it as an earring. What do you guys think? If I had this as an earring, like just imagine two of them, you could probably sell it for like 150 bucks or something like that. You probably have no idea what I mean when I say bucks, but that's just an Australian slang thing. Just means dollars. Um, Anyway, so I'm thinking of making the other one. This is my own pattern. Obviously this was the bigger Cinderella, and I have a smaller one on this channel as well. This pattern is available on Etsy for purchase if you ever wanted to buy that pattern and make her yourselves. But then I have a smaller one on this channel, which you're more than welcome to have a look and do for yourself if you wanted to. But then this one is so tiny. What do you think? Do you think people would be interested in if I sold these on Etsy for like 150? It takes a long time to make just one. Like I think this took me over 3 days. Obviously not um every hour counted, but like across 3 days, a decent amount of effort putting into making this. And now I have to make another one and make it as an earring. I think 150 is pretty decent, but again, people don't really get crochet, do they? So 150 is cheap. I say more, at least 150. Oh, perfect. I love that. I love that you're saying that because that gives me confidence to sell it for around that price or even higher if I wanted to. But yes, it's so cute. And I'm gonna have a video coming out of me actually doing this. I'm probably gonna make a video as well of me doing this tulip earring too. Both like in a little bit more of an entertainment video, but then also the tutorial version. I don't know, there's so many things to do. Ugh, I have so many things to do, and the thing is, I've only just over this past week got into micro crochet. Isn't that crazy? 1 week of micro crochet. You want to see what I've done so far in the space of maybe 8 days? Have a look. These are getting ready to be sold. So I got sunflower earrings. I should put them that way, shouldn't I? Got the heart earrings. Then we have the granny sunflower square earrings, which I think are so cute. Sorry if you're guys and you're just looking like, oh my gosh, more girly things. Then we have like ducks or birds, whatever you want to call them here. Then we have this tulip earring. This was the first one I ever made. I actually made this during a live. I made it with 2-ply yarn. So this next one is better because this one doesn't have wire, but it's still very cute. Like this is still very adorable. I just made better ones, that's all. That's the ones we're doing right now. What else do we have? We have these bird earrings. And if you haven't checked out my channel yet, I have kind of like an entertainment video on how I made these, which was very cute, I think. Hopefully you've watched that if you haven't. Now I wanted to also make these Luffy hat earrings, which I haven't finished the other one. I'm almost done, but not quite finished. And then I had another 3, which are the exact same, like just heart, multicolored heart, normal heart, sunflower. But I want to get like a total of 50. Like this is going to take some time, huh? And then sell them on Etsy. I wonder if it will be successful or whether I'll be waiting year just to even sell one. But anyways, this is what I've been able to do over the past 8 days. And mind you, it has been intense work. I have been very busy. I love that you guys love them. Thank you so much. I would buy the duck and the budgie if I could. Oh, you're so sweet, Marie. But yeah, so that's my plan anyway. So I'm making a bunch of earrings. I want to get up to 50 because that's all the I think that's how many earrings I bought. And it's gonna take a little while, and then I'll sell them on Etsy, and we'll see how we go. May start slow, don't give up. I mean, once started, so you can just leave them. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. I was also thinking of making a bee pair of earrings, but I don't want to have too many because I want to put them all under one listing, obviously with their separate prices. Because as you can see, like I don't want to be paying listing fees for everything, and also we've got different colors, so like I don't know. I just need a couple of different types, and then you've got the different colors as well. You can only upload 10 photos, huh? Oh, I guess you could put like two different photos for one thing. Anyway, I'm just talking to myself. Ignore me. I'm just trying to figure out how I'm going to do this for business. Anyways, so a bee would be cute, wouldn't it? Yeah, I should probably try a bee, huh? And I'll continue with the duck ones too, because I know people love the duck ones. Also, the bird ones are really cool. You know, the budgie ones that I did, I saw one on Etsy actually, and it looked almost exactly the same in terms of the pattern. Um, but it was going for 70 Australian dollars, which is awesome because like I'm glad that people kind of know what prices they should be expecting when they buy these things. For like something like this, I'd probably just do $50 or something. Things that are a little bit easier, they only take about 2.5 hours to make. So $50 for 2.5 hours to 3 hours if you're fast, and that's fast. That's trying to be fast as well. Like if you take it slower, it takes a lot longer. Um, but yeah, anyways, okay, let's get back into making this tulip, shall we? I kind of went on a tangent there. It's a bit cheap. Gosh, Joss, you're really like, I'm really enjoying the fact that you're saying it's cheap. That's awesome. Um, well, we'll see what we can do, huh? I'll put it on Etsy and let's see. I'll update you on how the earrings are going. So I'll probably put them on Etsy in the next couple of weeks once I get up to 50, and then I will continue to let you guys know how the earrings are going and what the common consensus is as well. Okay, so with this copper wire, I'm actually not sure how many centimeters this is. I don't even have something to measure it. Um, but I would say roughly this is about 10 centimeters, maybe, yeah, about 10 centimeter, 10 to 12, or 9 to 12 centimeters, let's say. And um, okay, and then all I've done is I've just doubled it. So the wire is kind of like doubled here. I don't know if you can see that, but I've folded the wire on top of each other just so I can get a little bit more thickness. If you were to say, well, why didn't you just get 0.6? Honestly, I've never done micro crochet before, and so when I read up about people doing jewelry like earrings, the thing that they mentioned was 0.3 millimeter wire. So I was like, okay, I will just go for that. And you know what? It works fine. Even if you're folding it a little bit, it's absolutely fine. Now, the only thing that I need to do as something extra here is find my needle, which I can't find. And I don't know why I can't find it because it was here. Did I use it for anything in this live? I don't think I did. Where did I put it though? Let me see if I can find another one then if I can't find it. Sheesh, that's so strange though, unless you guys can see it and I just am, my eyes are just not working with me, huh? Okay, can I find another yarn? I need to find another needle. I guess I'll just use this one. Isn't it the worst? And it's also the worst when you work with smaller needles as well because you lose them so quickly. So here's the needle that I will be using for now because I don't have anything else. And I'm just going to, if I was working with just one of these strands, it would be more than fine. But because I'm working with two, it can get stuck a little bit. So I think it's best to weave it through a needle, making sure you get both of them through. You can see this is such fine artwork, huh? Let me just fix this. I need to bring it closer to my eyes again. Like, I'm so far away. And I'm magically just trying to hope for the best. Okay, there, I've weaved it through the needle, and I've also, not yet, but I will, I'm gonna do this now. Right at the top here, what I'm gonna do is just fold it a little bit. So I'm gonna fold this part just maybe like once. Let's try folding once, just like a little bit, folding twice, and then sticking it up. Can you see that? Can you see that right there? So we just folded it, just so it doesn't come out at the bottom of the tulip. If I was making a bigger tulip, I would wrap this with tape, but this is not really necessary for such a tiny little tulip. Now you'll see why the reason I have weaved this through my needle right here. I'm just gonna fold that there just for ease, because what I want to do is get right to the bottom, that magic ring, and I'm coming out here with my needle, and then I'm going to pull all the way through until the very top comes out. And this is the part where I can release my needle, which is coming soon. It's like it's stuck. Maybe I've wrapped it around. Oh yeah, I have. There we go. 1, 2. Okay, that's released now. Okay, so now the copper wire is inside my tulip, just like this. Um, oh, I'm just reading. My girlfriend is painting and she's not keen on listing for sale. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I totally understand. Double or triple twisted wire is a lot better than a single strand. Yeah, I agree too. But when you're working with sterling silver and it costs so much, if it's a little bit thicker, this was done with sterling silver, and I actually found it's more sturdy even just with one strand. So this one having two strands is definitely more sturdy, and you could have a little bit more if you wanted to as well, like you're suggesting, but I'm just going to keep with two. Two strands is, I've already done it and it was fine for me. Okay, now the next part we are going to chuck a little bit of cotton. I love how I'm using all these Australian terms. Chuck the cotton or the fiber filling inside my tulip, and I don't actually mean chuck, and it's not even, doesn't even doesn't even really make sense, but that's just Australia for you. I'm gonna take that out, and I'm going to use my cutter to get in the cotton or the fiber filling. It's just fiber filling, huh? It's not even cotton. Fiber filling coming in here, putting it in, using this cutter. I love this cutter because it really makes this fiber filling like stick to each other, condense, and not be so fluffy once you poke it and poke it, which is fantastic. I love some silver wire for twisted wire art. I can't bring myself to buy it. Sometimes you just got to take a leap. Whenever you get the next paycheck, just splurge a little bit. Isn't that fascinating though? Like just not having the budgeted money to be able to buy something that we all want to try for things that we love. Like I'm the exact same currently for um I really want to buy what do I want to buy? The thicker yarn, like the chunky yarn, because I want to make, because those seem to do so well, and I think it would be super easy for me, just because I've already made so many patterns, to make patterns and big plushies and things like that. But it costs so much, and I can't bring myself to like spend, I don't know, $500 or more just to have enough to be able to make some things. Isn't it the worst? Um, the things we just really want to try but can't because we haven't budgeted or don't have the money to be able to splurge, which is the awful thing about life. Because then all the things we do and want to do, the exciting things, other than just your mundane work, have to be put off for years and years until you decide, I won't do it anymore. Well, I'm self-employed, so I need to justify the spending. Yep, yep, that's another thing too. I'm trying to make this my business. So, when this kicks off, this will be amazing for me, and then I can continue. I don't know how other people do it though. Like, again, I don't want to compare. Um, I think it's amazing what other people do, but I don't know how they do it. Like, as in, they get such a quick following. Oh no, they make a couple of patterns, boom, off the charts. Whereas I'm here slaving away for an entire year, making hundreds and hundreds of different patterns. Yeah, not working for me yet. Uh, we got a knot here, which is not. Oh, well, that was nice. I don't know what happened there. It's like we had a knot, and then we just pulled it, and it came apart. Sometimes that's the wonderful thing about yarn, but also horrible if it was actually a knot. Oh, thank you so much, Josie. You've been like such a kind person here. I really appreciate that. You can see I'm trying to push the fiber filling in as best as I can as well. And then I'm just going to sew once across, and now I'm going to sew. Oh, hello. So the next one across in the same section just to tighten that up. And now at this point, I'm going to poke my yarn, my fiber filling in, just so I don't get any of the fiber filling on the outside. And then I'm going to directly find a middle spot here and pull it as it comes. It will come, don't worry. And then over here, I'm going to do the same thing, just find a middle section, grab the yarn, try not to grab fiber filling on the way, pull that in nice and close. You can see we do have some fiber filling, but that's okay. And then I'm going to go back around over here, underneath that middle section. I have to be underneath that, otherwise it's not going to work. Underneath that middle section right there. I've got to go underneath it. And then pull the yarn through all of that and tighten it up. Now we're not quite finished just yet. I'm going to go back through that. And then there's a few other things that we need to do for the sewing portion. You can try and take out the fiber filling as you go along. Now, the next part that I want to do is within these side sections, I'm just going to find the stitch spaces to kind of close that up, and it's kind of closest to the center, if you can see that. I hope you can see that. There. It is very tiny though. I can't really make it zoom on the live. So there's one. So closing that up, and this will just help the fiber filling to stay inside as well. Number 2, remember there's 4. So you can see this does take a while, huh? 2. Now this one is very tiny, which is not meant to be, but it is okay. Coming out here. Your tulip doesn't need to be very perfect, but just as long as it looks like a tulip and it looks even-ish and nicely crocheted, then you've got yourself an earring that you can give away as a gift or sell. Just trying to take some of this fiber filling out as well. Another thing I can do is kind of push it in. looks good. There we go. This is looking lovely. Oh, here's my needle. Where did that even come from? What the? That's crazy. I was looking for that all before, and suddenly it just appears out of nowhere. What? How is that even possible? And we're just gonna go through the center again. I love how you laugh at that. A needle, felting needle would help any stray filter fibers. Oh yeah. I usually don't have any, but because I'm so far away, I've got a few, but it's more than fine. And this one's a little bit harder to get into. It's my last one that I'll weave into just to close off the top there. You can see it does end up being a lot of sewing there just to make sure you close it up nice and neatly. And then I'll come in here with my needle and poke out here. Doesn't matter where, just choose a spot. Grab your needle your pliers to be able to pull it through. Pull that nice and tightly. Look, we've got a beautiful tulip here. It is looking wonderful. The very next part is the worst part for me. I don't like it. And it's because you have to wrap the wire with green. And the reason why I don't like it is because it's difficult with your fingers not slipping so much. Oh dear, we got another knot, don't we? Isn't it fascinating how knots just spur randomly or spawn randomly? Like, what is with them? How does it become like that? There we go. That was a random knot. Scary X. Girl, stop. I'm gonna have a heart attack. What for? What happened? Oh, you talking? I hope it's a good thing. I hope it's a good thing. Oh, this is so good. Good. Thank you. I was getting worried there for a second. I was very worried that this is something I had done that you did not agree with. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, Starry Ari. Love your name, by the way. There we go. It is hard. It is hard, but you get used to it. At the beginning, a little tough, but you do get used to the size and being able to use your hook. And once you've got used to it, oh, you're gonna love it. Making your own earrings and things like that, oh my gosh. It's so fun. I don't know what you'd make for guys though. What do guys like? What could you make for a guy? I don't know. My obsession with the painting Starry Night is the reason behind my name. Oh, how sweet. I love that. Okay, we have this much. And I probably got too much of this copper wire, but we can chop this. But before I wrap any green, and I'm going to use this dark green, we're going to make the leaf. Now the leaf is pretty simple. Not too hard. It just, again, it's just that coordination with a smaller hook and 1-ply yarn. So I've already pre-cut this to the length that I want. I usually try and make a long strand that I can just weave my yarn through, which I probably should have made sure it's not knotted up at the beginning, which I didn't get to do, but that's okay. We'll just chop it right here. There we go. Too feminine sometimes. That's funny. But hey, sometimes it means you can enjoy the things that she likes too, in a different way, which is also really cool. I wouldn't consider that a bad thing at all. Okay. Where have I heard that before? Someone said that. Okay, we're just making a leaf. Should be fairly simple. Make a slip knot. Oh, okay. I have heard it before. One, that's for the single crochet, that will be for the half double crochet. Then I'll have two double crochets that will go in those loops, then a half double crochet, and then a single crochet to finish that off, and always do one extra loop. Oh, give me a second, I need to see it with my eyes. Single, half, double, double, half, single. Okay, we're in here. Sorry, I just needed to put this closer to my eyes because I could not see it for the life of me. These loops inside my chain are tough to find. Okay, ugh, you can see I'm struggling to see this. This is why I don't like chains. Doing a half double crochet here. And hold on, again. I didn't like that one. So I'm just gonna do it a little bit closer to me so I can see it. Once I get past this first row with the chains, then I'm fine. It's just really hard to see it. So I've been wait, my hook been stuck in a fan. Wait, these are not simple. And my hook bent after I stuck it in a fan, huh? So I bent it back. What? You have the poses there in your mind. Oh my gosh. You could do one of those magnifying lens that go for an absolute bear. Really? Well, I feel like I've invested in so much. I better keep my money for now. I hold my yarn with my index finger now. My skin is peeling a bit from stabbing myself. Oh, actually, that does happen. That is a very real thing, by the way. So I can sympathize with you right there. Coming under, come on, please. Two and two. We're just trying to do a simple double crochet stitch. And the tip of the hook hurts. Yes. This is like me on the side here. It's not as bad right now, but it does hurt because the needle does poke into this a lot. And it was like peeling a little bit and sometimes scratched a little bit. Yeah, terrible. And I hated the look of it, and there's nothing I could do about it. Just because my needle always goes in that direction. Boom, boom. And now just going back to our normal half double crochet. I actually prefer double crochet to half double crochet in terms of the ease of pulling the yarn through. There we go. That was actually easy though. And now just a single crochet to finish on that side. Now we're going to do a total of 3 single crochet stitches in the last stitch though. Coming here, this is number 3. And now working on the other side, we just do a mirror image of what we've already done. So we've got the half double crochet first, then 2 double crochet stitches. I'll be in the chat in just a second. Let me get through this leaf that I said was simple but is causing me a lot more pain. Another half double crochet here, and then a half double crochet, and to finish we have a just one single crochet stitch. Then we're going to make a slip stitch in the first stitch that we made. I'm going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, just to make the stem a little bit more thicker, and pull the yarn through. Pull that yarn through. Don't let it get knotty, which we are doing our best not to let it. Come on now. Come on. Pull through. We have so much, that's why. Okay, and there we go. Wonderful. And since we already weaved this back one in as we went on the other side, I can just cut it right here. All right, let's see what you guys are saying in the chat. Um, yeah, crocheting is hard, yes. Repetitive poking injuries, absolutely. I've been crocheting aggressively since I'm on my period, so I can't stop taking. Oh dear. OMG for with poking, yeah. Like, don't make me learn to crochet shop for a reason. Oh my gosh. I learned to make flowers, but can't granny for the life of me. Oh, I've got some cute tutorials about granny squares. You should check those out. Don't be naughty. Yes, that's a good pun. Don't be naughty. Okay, we have our leaf right here. And now I'm just going to chop around about here because we don't need much of a tail. Um, and now for my worst part, only because my hands get slippery here. We need to wrap. Wrap, 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 wrap. Okay, and this is how I wrap. At least we're almost finished, I guess. Wow, as you can see, this takes a long time, right? This will probably be, so I start with the tail end down the bottom a little bit here, and then I'll start wrapping right at the top and work my way down. I don't need to wrap this too thick at this point because I'm gonna come back up it. Yeah, wrapping. Wrapping is fine. I don't mind wrapping for big, like if you have bigger sticks, something that's just thicker in size. But this is so, it just feels so slimy, even though it's not, but it's so slippery on my fingers that I can't catch it. And like I've only got my nails to hold it in place. Ugh, it's the worst. I'm not a fan. But this is the life of a micro crochetist. I'm going to attach the leaf at this point, and those 3 chains that I made before, that's what I'm going to wrap here. And I can make it a little bit thicker as well, obviously, because we're wrapping more yarn. Because what I mean is there's yarn there, so it is going to be thicker anyway. But if it's not as thick as you want, then it's okay because you can always come back up, which you'll see in just a moment. Oh my gosh, so slippery. Look, can you see my nail indentations just to try and hold it? Ah, this is terrible. And you gotta make sure like you're wrapping it relatively tightly as well. We are getting through it, which I'm grateful about, but still. Ay, ay, ay. Now, I do think I've got a little bit too much, so I'm just going to chop it about here. Need to invest in some yarn yarn. Oh, sorry, wait, what? Need to invest in some red yarn yarn. Oh, okay, that you're talking about yourself. Okay, sorry. Totally missed that. Why you want to make something like this? Oh, which way are we going? Why red? Why do you want to choose the color red? Ew. Oh dear. Let's try and wrap this a little bit better. Oh, we've only got 4 people watching, 5 people watching now. Don't worry, on one of these lives, I only had 1 person watching, or maybe 2 people for the entire time. It's a really like a hit or miss. I do find that Saturdays are kind of not the greatest days to do lives on just because there's not many people around. But Friday mornings for me are great. Yesterday we had quite a few people on. And we're just gonna wrap that. Oh, much nicer now. My mom was telling me how she made crochet cloths at school when she was little. Ah, dishcloths. Oh, isn't that cute? Okay, right at the tip here, I'm not gonna go all the way to the top because I've got to fold this over so I can leave a little bit of a loop, just like so, and then I can continue wrapping. And I'll make this very thick at this point after the fold. Gonna make it thick so we got some nice texture here. So I can work up and down it a little bit just to create that thickness that we want. Come back down. Just a little bit, only for like maybe less than, maybe like 0.5 millimeters or so. You can see it's just a little bit thicker there. And that's what we want. Now I can keep working my way back up now. Just making it a little bit more even as I work my way up. This is much easier now that we have already made the journey down the length of the wire. Working our way back up is not a problem now. This is the other thicker portion where we have the leaf. And this is what I normally do around the leaf. I kind of wrap around it. I wrap behind it, just so none of that wire becomes visible. Then I wrap around it, wrap behind it, one more, wrap around it. And there, then we can continue making this portion a little bit thicker too. And then I want to do my best to pull it right at the top here because sometimes you get a little bit of visible wire at the top, which you don't want. And I'm going to give myself a good length of yarn to cut right here. And then I'm just going to tie it twice at the top. So here's the first one. Tied once. Let's do it again. Oh, is it the right way? This way? Oh, are we doing it the right way? I don't know, but let's continue. In here, grabbing our yarn. I'm fully focusing. I'm in my focus era right now. Except when I just said that. Now I'm not focusing anymore. Tie that, so that's now a double knot, which is fantastic. We've got our leaf, beautiful as can be. Now, how do we get rid of this green part? Well, I'm going to weave it into my yarn needle. Just weave it in, like so. It's actually a good thing I've got long nails at this point, so I can grab the yarn. And I'm going to go right into the center here. Oh, and just pop my way out. That's it. Work my way up, just like so. And then I'll chop the yarn right here. I'll take the yarn out of the needle. I'll push this right back in. Try and hide it as best as I can, just like so. And now the last thing that I do, oh, not the last thing, but we do want to twist this. So I just grab my very tiny needle and I wrap around it. Make it into more of a spiral shape, huh? Just like that. Flip that out a little bit. Boom. Look, 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 look. We have a tulip earring. Yay! That has taken us 1 hour. Now I do need to connect it to an earring, huh? So here we go. This is the back portion of the earring. I only need one because I haven't done the other one yet. Here is the actual earring. You've done 320 stitches since you began. Hey, that's good. It's actually a good amount. Good job. Here I need the little loop thing. And these are sterling silver earrings. So I like these earrings because they are definitely not gonna rust, according to the label anyway. Okay, how we do this? We gotta finish this off. So I've got this part, this little circly part. I wish they provided more of this when they send earrings. And then we're going to take that through the middle section there. Then I'm going to grab my earring and place it there. Close this up with a pair of pliers. Beautiful. Now we don't have the full cover, but I just got these, so I'll grab one. Poke these little holes because we don't need them. And then we chuck one of the earrings there, just like so. And then this little tiny thing at the back here, I think this is to stop it from coming out of the packet. Or your ear. Depends what it is. Okay, so we have officially made one of the earrings. And here's what it looks like in pink. And this is the full version of the red. So there we go. I'll probably end up making a couple of these as well today and do a little video tutorial and maybe another tutorial as well. But that's what we have, guys. We have these earrings. And I love them. They're fantastic. I haven't actually tried them on, so I'm excited to try it on. Beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. I'm glad we got through that. I'm glad I got through it using this live camera, which is the only thing I have to be able to see things through. But yeah, again, I'm going to update you guys once I start putting this on Etsy. And I'll let you know my sales. But what do you think? Do you think this is too big for an earring, or do you think it's just adorable to make as an earring? These could be very cute earrings, I must say. But that's just me. What do you guys think? I'm just like, I'm not sure whether it's too big, but obviously I can't make anything smaller than this too. This is just the smallest I can go. It took ages to make this. But yeah, I want to make this as an earring. Oh, it's so precious. Okay. Why is she so cute? Okay, guys, I think that's it. Thanks so much for subscribing and liking. Detail is good considering size. Thank you so much. That's perfect. I love that. Yeah, I guess I will see you maybe tomorrow. Although tomorrow's Sunday, I don't usually do lives on Sunday. But if I do, I will see you tomorrow. Hey, Carmen, did you just come in? Nice to have you here. We're just about to finish now. But I'll have a video on how I make those tulip earrings, and then yeah, just keep checking out my videos and enjoy. Thank you for keeping us entertained. Thank you so much. I'm glad you were entertained. Okay, I'll see you next time, everyone. Have a great day or a wonderful night. Those of you who need to sleep, go to sleep now, and I'll see you next time. Bye.